The Tonight Show with Frances Lozada. Hello world, this is Jerry Balasa and now I'm here with Frances and we're going to talk a little bit about her programming at Cinema Nights this year. It's the third year in a row. And Frances, I just want you to share to our audience your experience about, programming and the films that you're finding.
There's a lot of great filmmakers in New York City, right? We're surrounded by great filmmakers, and it's such a privilege to be here with you and Louis and being part of this wonderful festival. So thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. We're actually benefiting, I think, more with your presence, with your mere presence alone. And what's the trend? It's really hard to keep track. The technology is ever changing. Nobody knows where the market is going. From your experience on the ground, meeting a lot of new filmmakers, older filmmakers, and being in the business, with a significant amount of time, where do you think are we all headed into, and what kind of films are you seeing?
Well, I don't know if there's an actual trend because I just think a good story is what drives the film, and we can always relate as human beings and all the emotions that go through each film, whether it's sadness or relationship or it's always interesting to see something that you never thought about. And I like that everyone has something to offer. Sometimes, being a filmmaker myself, I come up with ideas of what to do a film about, and then when I tell someone else, they're like, really? So it's always good to see different points of view and what inspires different people. So I don't know if it's a trend. I think people just, if you're passionate about something and you actually film it, it will actually come out good.
From your programming this year, what can you say about the quality of the films that's finding you?
Well, I mean, the program that we have, we get some really good quality films, and people always get amazed when they come to my event and they're like, wow, those are really good films. And I guess they get so used to just thinking that only Hollywood can make these films, and it's really the people around us that can make them. I mean, the only difference between us and Hollywood is money. Really, because if we had the money that Hollywood has, we would be putting out the same product. So I think the talent is there, and I'm glad that my event is able to showcase, and your film festival gets to showcase these filmmakers as well. So.
And the other factor that I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on is, you seem to constantly have projects. In this business, you're lucky to work for a couple of years, and you're finding projects and projects are finding you. Is there what have you discovered? Is it just because you're that talented, or is there a trick to it, or a secret? Looking at it at the bigger picture, why do you always have work, big, small, medium size?
I think it has to do. I mean, I wish I could say I was that talented, and maybe it is part of it. But I think in the beginning it was me chasing work. I mean, it was constantly me not working for a year, and then it got to a point where I just started doing my own thing, making a name for myself, writing plays, producing them, and people kind of got to see me and with my work. And from there, I started getting a following. And so whenever I do something, people will say, oh, I want to go, because I know that when she does something good. And then I do my cinema night, and I show good films, and then people want. So I think now at this point in my career, I do get people seeing enough of my work, because my cinema night is a way for me to show my work as well to different filmmakers, and then they call me. And it's a great place to be when people know what you can do, and then they seek for you, for your availability, to see how you can collaborate. I still have to do more, but at this time I'm not moving, and yet things are moving. I put enough work for things to start moving, and then it just starts rolling. It's like, what do you call the snowball effect? You have that big ball, and it takes long to push it, but then when you push it down, when you get to the top of the hill and it starts going down fast. So, I mean, I take every opportunity that comes my way, and I love collaborating with people.
And I think that's the operative word, collaboration. And one thing I can tell you, of course you're talented, is you're also very innovative. You innovate, and you come up with these ideas and you make it your own. You make it, in New York. You do have a bunch of things going on. I think your Cinema Night has gotten like very good following, and we discovered like amazing talent, like the films that we're screening now, even through your networking, the Defective film. It's one truly amazing work. That guy should get a lot of work, and considering that it's self-taught. And the other one that I wanted you to share is about your filmmaking challenge. I think that's very clever, and it serves a lot of purpose. And aside from highlighting films, can you share a little bit about what went on into holding that, and any advice to filmmaker who wants to join you?
Well, Yaron Nurbis and myself collaborated on the Ultimate Filmmaker Challenge, which is a challenge that is really for anyone, someone who wants to be a filmmaker or someone who's already a filmmaker. The great thing about this challenge is anyone can enter, and it doesn't matter what equipment you use. There's no judging based on equipment or lighting and stuff like that. Basically, it falls down to the main part of a film, which is story, the acting, and how you put it together and how you tell that story. So it's really the main component of filmmaking, and what's great about it is that as filmmakers we work at our own pace, but it's always good when someone challenges us to grow, because you never know what you're lacking or what you have. And this is 7 days of, I call it 7 days of brilliance, because what ends up happening is you have 7 days to make a film. The pressure's on, and when the pressure's on, you either break or you make. And I have to say that the quality of the films have been amazing, and they're in film festivals. And we had one participant in the Ultimate Filmmaker Challenge who said that out of all the years he's been making films, the short film that came out of that challenge was his best work. And we have another team of 2 girls that said, we're doing it again. So we're doing it again. It's launching November 7th to the 14th. And if anyone wants to register, they can get $50 off and put IFFM as a promo code.
Oh, there you go.
And get $50 off. It's 7 days. You will get a prop line and genre from another team. So be prepared to make that film and be prepared for a challenge.
Do they just look for you on Facebook, or is there a website?
TheUltimateFilmmaker.com. And you can definitely look us up, see all the films that were entered last time in May. It's a great challenge, and I think everyone should take it.
And everyone should be in New York, right, to participate in the challenge?
No, you can actually be anywhere. It could be an online challenge, because all we have to do is give each team, let's say if you're from Los Angeles or Florida, outside London, you could say, I'll give you a prop line and genre, and you make a film. And you submit it online. So it really can be from anywhere,
That's brilliant. I just realized that not only is Frances expanding outside of New York City, but outside of the United States. That's really cool. Well, that's all the time we have left, but it's such a pleasure talking to you. It's through the years, we've seen Frances grow, and we're just following her. She introduced us to a lot of people, and that's really the way to go. She's not going to be able to do all of this if it's not based on passion. And